Coach Hart, 46 years college football coach. Have stops Ohio State, Iowa State, Washington for 20 plus years, Notre Dame, and most recently, 6 years at Stanford. Retired in 2015, now lives in Seattle. Been a defensive line front guy the majority of his career. Going to come in here with some great fundamentals, skills and drills, and I think all of us can take a bunch from. So I'm pleased to introduce Coach Hart.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Luckiest guy in the room right now is me, guys. I guarantee you, having the experience we've had coaching, it's never been unparalleled to be across the country to do what we've done. From Cleveland, Ohio, originally wound up in Columbus, Ohio with Coach Hayes, the man with the magnificent left hand, okay, which I've met many times. He only punched it because he wanted your undivided attention, so he got it. But young guys don't understand that would be what one coach needs to be. But anyway, great to be here, honored to be here. As Coach Cleveland said, coming in, you don't understand what's here, okay, because you're here. You don't get it. Across the country, you can go any place in this country and mention North Dakota State. And the football that's played in this area, okay, and everybody knows who it is by the quality of what's on the field, because it's football. It's coming at folks. It's Alabama. It's Wisconsin. Okay. It's a lot of people want to pound you first. Okay. That's football. That's football, and you can do it safely. Young man mentioned safety up here. Okay. Well, anything that you see that we're not doing safe, I'd love to know about it, because in my 46 years, I've not seen one defensive lineman get cussed. Okay. Because use your hands. We'll talk about that in a second. Why that is. But understand, when you're sitting up here, okay, a whole lot of good folks in the country watch you, okay? And because you're a high school coach, okay, it magnifies what you are and who you are. Do we play in Minnesota a bunch? Moorhead probably. Do we play across the border? Do we get down to South Dakota and Iowa? Do we get around at all? Do you guys get around? My message to you would be, after recruiting the country and going around the country for a lot of universities, obviously, is we're coaching 14 to 17-year-old kids. And you're here, okay, which means you're professionally growing, as any other coach would any other place in America. Never shy away from thinking that your football isn't damn good. Okay, it might be heard on population every now and then. You go to Los Angeles, a lot of good football players in Los Angeles, big area. Okay, big area. Okay, numbers go down a little bit. The number of Division I players might come in. FCS football is phenomenal. In fact, it's more competitive and more exciting a lot of times than what we see on Saturdays, certainly in the Pac-12 conference. So I would tell you, never shy away from playing anybody else. Never fail to take pride in what you guys do here, because it's damn good coaching. From my experience at Iowa State, it's gotten better, and as you watch guys develop, as football has across the country, you do a great job. Keep it up. Keep them safe now is what we have to do. Football, what we're talking about today, is going to be a process. Okay, you're not going to just plug in. You might see something you like. I don't know if anybody here is going to put in the whole process. But if you can take something out of any of the speakers you see today or tomorrow, or anything on the practice field that can help you in the clinics of success, you've got to be you. It's got to fit what you do. If it doesn't, then don't do it. Or if you don't have the understanding of what's going on, don't do it. But you can gradually, we're all thinkers. I always tell my good friends, if I want to run a country and I want 100 senators, I'm going to have 100 football coaches in there. There might be some banging around the room and whatnot. We walk out of that room, we're all on the same page. Football coaches can get it done. Okay? So you can get what you want done on your program, be you. Tremendously critical for you to get it done. I come to you today as a high school football coach. Okay, we've coached guys throughout the years who have gone into high school coaching. Okay, that didn't want to move their families for whatever reason. They went into high school coaching and they apply the same techniques. They work. Okay, they work. In fact, I've had a couple of their state champions. One of them on the West Coast out there. Those of you familiar, I don't know how many wing teams we have around here, because of the weather out there. It gets wet. They can't throw it every down and spread, so they run the wing tee and do different things with that. But the philosophy applies to the entire front seven, okay, in high school, in college. I've not tried it in the NFL. I'm not sure if it would work. I would expect it would, although the NFL gets a little more selfish, okay? It gets a little more selfish in how they do things. They want to make their incentives, make their tackles, and they tend to go off on their own every now and then. I ain't dropping on his own pressure. Mr. Davis pays me to rush the passer, not drop till we flat. Okay, you get that attitude every now and then. So the idea is, what we're going to talk about today, I think will work. Okay, I think will work. You got to decide if it will work, and if it plug in for you, then that's great. I would say being here at North Dakota State, what a phenomenal place. You guys understand, the national championship, one time, okay, one time. The national champions, 2 times. Okay, then that's win our 3rd one, okay? As you win your 3rd one, okay? Now you're getting the idea, 1 is good, 2 is better, 3 is phenomenal. But fellas, 5 championships in 6 years? They don't see that. That's domination. That's domination. Credit the leadership of Coach Kleinman, his staff, and everybody here, which you can pick up is phenomenal because of what they've done and how to get it done. Sometimes it's easier to win that first one than it damn sure is to win 5 in a row because you got everybody in the country pointing at you. Okay, everybody that's on the schedule next year, their spring practice project is North Dakota State. How are we going to beat the Bison? Okay, you've got that in your state conferences. Deal with it, improve on it, and get it better, and you're going to wind up yourself to maintain the culture, okay, that you want to develop. And understand the culture is going to be whatever you put in there, but the culture is going to be carried by the guys. I'm learning more by being here, okay, than I knew a whole lot before I got here about how to sustain the culture. And of course, it comes down to the guys in the locker room. It was great out there at the basketball. Okay, Villanova won the basketball. The different teams that won the games, but you know, as they came through. Now, one team forgot to say we're a team. I fight for my brothers. We fight together. You know, we're a team. We're a team. We're a team. Now, the one and done guys, no one and done guys in the finals. Okay, there's nobody does that. It's being a team. It's cultivating the team process, which is what we want to get done, and certainly we want to talk about as we get going here. Attack defense. Okay, attack defense. And that's everybody wants to attack. Okay, yes, everybody, I want to attack. Yeah, but I want to play the trap. I want to play the draw. I want to play the screen. I want to do this. I want to catch. I want to get around. Attacking fellows, I want to shoot first. I'm running out of analogies, okay? I used to say, you know, okay, how many of you guys been in the barroom brawl? Earlier in my years, there was a few that had. Nobody fights anymore in the bar, thank God. Okay, but again, if you're going to punch somebody, you want to hit him, get him right now, step on the foot, you punch him with, and punch first, okay? He who hits and runs away lives to fight another day. Okay, again, no different in football. I went to my gun deal, okay? I want to be the first guy that shoots in a gunfight. I don't want to have that offensive lineman come out and hit me first and me have to react to him. I want to keep the football myself, okay, and get off on the football and attack that guy, because if I can get on him as he's taking a lateral step in sprint offense or coming at me in a regular pro-style offense, I want to hit him as he's hitting me. Offensive linemen these days, fellas, are big. 2013 playing the Rose Bowl against Wisconsin, 342 pounds at right tackle. Oh my God, I mean, you know, we thought we were a good-sized football team, but 278 is our defensive ends. Lining up on that guy, how are we going to win? We aren't going to stand there and replace step and catch him, okay, and thinking we're going to control that guy. We got to be attacking him. You can't recruit. You're going to play some big teams in your league, okay? Your little guy, 5'8", little Joey, okay, 5'8", you know, 185 pounds, got to stop that big wrestler coming at him. He's not going to stop him by standing up and catching him and reading, okay? He's not, the only way he's going to stop is by getting off the football, attacking and getting it going. Attack. It falls in, it fits into your pass rush. You're not going to third down, give a racehorse, give a NASCAR, we're going to go. Okay, whatever the call might be. If you have one, if you don't have one, they'll read pass, they go. If they know down and distance, read stances, whatever it might be, they go. It all fits in. My get off step is going to be the same every single time, but I can get up the field and get going. Again, we want to attack. Getting off is most important. Hit first. Hit first. We want to be coordinated with our pass rush so we can get things done and know that we want to be strong and getting after them. Whether it's high school or NFL, it doesn't matter. He who hits first, okay, gets off and gets up the field is going to be more successful. And again, it's not what they learn. Pardon me. It's what you get. It's not what you know. It's what they know. As simple as you can get it. In college football right now, 20 hours a week, 3 every the game. So you're 17 hours. You evaluate the last game for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Now you're down to 15 hours to get the game point and practice, okay? Which is hard. Simple as you can make it that way, okay? Get it done and make it happen. We got to be safe, okay? We got to be safe. And again, if you see anything not safe on the board right here, let me know, please. Because again, not one yet. Like, knock on wood, won't be any more for me around on the team. So I'm not going to see that anymore. We want to make sure we get the job done. But again, it is a process. Our tools in our toolbox, hands, eyes, and feet. Okay, if we have 3 axioms of what we want to get done every day. EDDs, okay, and I'm talking right now, we'll put them on the board here, like the little transparency thing. We don't have that today, we'll make it work. But the idea of EDDs, okay, everyday drills. They're the ABCs of defensive line play, okay, that are going to be in every single practice we do because they're in the developmental stage. We're all in the developmental stage. At 46 years, I'm in the developmental stage to my 47th if there was ever going to be one. Nobody has all the answers. So all you can do is keep trying, keep learning. But again, ABCs. A is agility. You're going to make them a better athlete if you do agility drills to start with. Quick feet. Okay, quick feet. And again, get your feet moving, get your feet moving, whatever it may be. Any of you've got a list of 3, 4, 5 agility drills. We want to move our feet. We want to be able to move our body. We want to roll. We want to track the quarterback, okay, in a scramble drill. Pass, ball, they come and run past me, whatever it might be. You can make them better by changing direction, by rolling on the ground, seat roll, by busting their feet, getting better, getting faster. Okay, do them, at least two a practice. Agility, make them better athletes by their movement, okay? 5 in back, 10 in back, 15 in back, if you go to conditioning 2, whatever it might be. Put them on the watch. It's quantitative. They understand it. They make it or not. 12 and a half seconds, 12 and a half seconds with no pads on, 14 seconds with pads on. You got guys that can move. You'll be okay. You make it go. The other thing we always want to have is B, okay? Blow delivery. Football, doesn't matter what you do, what defense you play, how you play it front, 3-man front, 4-man run front, 6-man front, whatever you're playing, strike a blow. You've got to strike a blow, okay? You've got to get off the block. You've got to pursue and you've got to tackle. That's it. Makes it easy, okay? Make it, again, simplification. Strike a blow, get off the block, pursue the ball, okay, and tackle. Those who do those 4 things best win. It don't care what you're doing out there, guys, as far as front players, as far as what you're getting done, okay, with your guys as numbers in the front. And then C, of course, is contact, tackling. Got to work on tackling, okay? And that's the area that we're trying to make safer and safer, and they're doing it. Okay, would you believe in 1968 there was 26 high school players killed, okay, died, okay, of heat and lack of water on the practice field. 26, now what happens if we had 26 concussed guys that die nowadays? There would be no helmet companies, no nothing, okay? We'd all be out of business. But what they do, they did research, water them up during practice. No more salt tablets and no water, okay? You water them up, you made them healthy, and now we're down to 1, okay, out of 100,000 players that play the game. 1 every year out of 100,000, which is, we're getting it not too bad. And a lot of times that's congestion stuff that they're not sure it's all related to water. So again, making the game safety, we're going to continue to make the game safety. We want to make it so we got the ABCs, making sure that we do that when we're working those every day. Keep progression, okay, for the front guys, and it works, okay, for everybody in the front 7. If you got them going, what do you guys look at when the ball snaps? Obviously, the man in front of them, or most dangerous blocker. Okay, man in front or most dangerous blocker. That's my key. Okay, I want to attack, step at him as best I can, as fast as I can, as hard as I can, while bringing my hands through to strike a blow. Because again, strike a blow, okay, it's most important. Get off the block, pursue the attack. So I want to get after him as best I can. Okay, what am I going to look at next? Now, subconsciously, I've talked to several NFL guys. I never heard that. Okay, our progression is going to be man, near back, backside lineman. Okay, you can't get trapped. You can't get stretched. You can't get tripped on any non-scouted play, any trick play. If you'll follow the man in front of you, the near back, wherever that might be, an offset fullback, possibly a wide back coming inside, or U back, whoever it might be coming inside, or near back, 2 minute, and a split back, whatever it might be. Find the near back, fullback coming at me as the near back. Okay, I can't get tripped. And then if that all faces in, then I know there's a backside lineman coming. Okay, so again, as we look at it, and again, you can't see, doggone, I apologize for that. I'm going to leave this up here if you look at it. But again, if I look at a pull, okay, if I'm that 3 shape right there and I get a pull, my man pulls, okay? A lot of people think you're going to run out there right now. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm taking that first step and I'm going to keep the back inside. If he would be crossing that center with perpendicular shoulders, again, reading the near back, he's the near back, I know right now that guy better be coming down on me because it's going to be a wide play. If his shoulders are parallel, the ball's going to be coming up to shoot. He pulls out, man pulls out. Backside, near back, okay? Square shoulders to the line of scrimmage. He's got to be attacking up the field, okay? In the cylinder. I know right now that there's got to be a backside lineman coming at me. So I'm going to get off, I'm going to attack, I'm not going to blindly run up the field, okay? Like a blind dog in a meat house, okay? Wondering where I'm going to go next, okay? I know. Man, near backside lineman, it'll key me right back into where I want to get to. We'd ask him to cross shoulder, and again, we yell trap. Well, I always tell this story. Where's the running back taught to run on a trap play? And again, off the tail end of the trapper, Ray Charles could make that play, okay? If you yell trap, he could go bang, okay? Throw that arm out there and make the play. So again, if you follow the key, man, near backside lineman, it should be true on every play that we do. Wing T, spread, I, whatever it has to be, any of the counter plays. If I'm unblocked, settle down. If all of a sudden everybody goes one way, okay, everybody's going that way, okay, everybody heading that way, this guy goes out, I'm sitting here unblocked, then I got to know one thing's going to happen, okay, I'm going to probably get from that side, can't see it anyway, okay, I'm going to probably get the idea that guy's going to be optioning me. If I'm unblocked, most of the time it's quarterback option, sit tight. You can play the stretch, you can play the inside, the ball coming back inside, you can play the quarterback keeping the ball. because those spread offense guys are so freaking smart, okay, they're going to run the option from 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. What about those of you who are old enough to used to, and still do, okay, run that wishbone, okay, from in line? Now, somebody better have the dive, somebody better have the quarterback, and somebody better have the pitch, okay, or we're in trouble. If they're going to run the ball 5 yards deep in option, I'm going to sit there on the line of scrimmage after I'm unblocked, see what's happening inside, and I'm going to play first threat. Okay, he gives the ball off, I'm going to go inside as a defensive lineman. Okay, if he keeps the ball, why go to the inside guy if he doesn't have the ball? Okay, the dive guy. I'm going to come off and go to the outside quarterback and try to get the inside third of attack on the quarterback to get the job done. So again, see what you got. Man, near backside lineman should help you key, and unconsciously, the guys will do it. The guys will do it. There's only one football. Okay, they're not going to go anywhere. Okay, they're going to find the football. Eventually, most of the time, the back's going to have it, but you can get the tip on the most dangerous on the back coming at you, near back as you go. Make sure you got that going. Next thing is practice environment. Want to make it go. Okay, want to make it go. Defensively, a couple things happen on the practice field. Scripts or whatnot. Never mind. Never know what the offense is going to run in scripts. Our offense runs what they run. We're going to defend what we defend. We don't need to know. If our plays are right, okay, if our keys are right, we can stop any unscouted looks. So as a result, we invite our offense to try to trick us. We'd rather get beat on Tuesday on a play that maybe we better defend a little bit better, that our defense might be that sound against, that our offense gives us in the team period. They know what to do against us. They show us where we're weak. I'd rather find out where we're weak on Tuesday and Wednesday in college football than I would on Saturday with the other teams doing the same thing, because there's not that many things you can do with football. So as a result, you never worry about unscouted looks. Trick us every now and then. Throw a trick play in. Get us about 9 on 7. Throw the ball once in a while. Are we reading or are we playing 9 on 7? Okay, are we rushing the passer or are we standing on the line of scrimmage? So those little things don't bother defensive guys. You have to adjust to them, get it going. Always wanted the defensive line guys to be a little tired. There's one play in the game, usually 2 plays, pardon me, that started both halves. That's the only time I'm not breathing hard as a defensive lineman. Okay, the offense is reactionary. They know when to rest. We're re-reactionary. We got to go like hell so we make the play. Okay, we got to make the tackle. We got to get off the block, speak back, get the ball carrier. As a result, we want to make sure that we're going to practice tired because we're going to play tired. We want to see them all fresh. So before we go against that offensive line, we're going to go a progression, do a 5 back, 10 back, 15 back on the clock. So you're breathing hard when you start that drill. Don't care if our offensive line gets us. We want to make sure that we as a team, okay, understand what fatigue is. If you tell a kid right now to run as hard as he can, he's going to tell you to run as hard as I can. But he doesn't know any difference, okay? He doesn't know any difference. When did he learn in the 7th, 8th grade how to run as hard as he can? Never, okay, unless you got a great junior high staff, okay? Keep those coaches. I guarantee you they can teach you how to go at that age, because some of the NFL guys haven't figured it out yet. But again, make sure we got to figure out, get things we want to make sure, axioms that we're going to have. Everyday drills and ABCs, we want to make sure we understand the key progression. We want to set the practice environment to be as close as we can to gameplay as possible. And the team, as we get going, basically you want to stop the run. Okay, again, basic concepts, stop the run. We want to be an attack defense, which means attack. We're going to go get you. Our first step, every snap is going to be with our down hand, near foot. We're going to step and get going, unless we're doing some kind of movement or we'll step in the direction we're going. We never want to get caught in a crossover. Again, we want to be gap sound. Who doesn't want to be gap sound? We know, of course, you can defend the gap. Okay, 3 ways. Okay, 3 ways. You can defend the gap with my body. Okay, I can defend the gap that way. But because of the stretch teams, okay, the guys that want to step and go, okay, try to create width in there, the essential spread defense, spread offense, they want to try and put area in there so every run is an open field run. We can't always do that, okay? We might defend our B gap before a 3 shade. We might defend that B gap with his body, okay? If he reaches out and gets going, stick him, keep his shoulder square, settle back in and defend it with his body. Or if he comes back inside, dump his little tail in, put his body in the gap, okay? The gap's defended if his body's in there, okay? Or I can do it with my eyes, okay? While locking out, I can lock him out and look back inside my eyes. Defend the gap with my body, my eyes, or his body, and we can get the job done because it all comes down to attacking, getting up the field and making it happen. Again, be knockback sound, get up the field, make it happen. And then physical and play hard. And that's what the kids, that's to be developed in the culture. That's what they fight for. They're not going to coach for, they're not going to work their tails off for me. I hope yours do for you, but they're going to work their tails off as hard as they can for the culture of who they represent. And that's what Coach Cliff said all the way across the board there. Why? Their guys believe in each other. They fight for each other. They're not going to let their teammates down. They're going to get it done. When your locker room's good, you're going to be good. Okay, you're going to be good. So we want to make sure we get it going. Must master your fundamentals, technique, and effort. Okay, fundamentals, technique, and then effort, of course. Okay, fundamentals, stance, alignment, and assignment. Our stance, okay? Every football player that we know, guys, every football player that we know is going to be in a football position where his feet are going to be on the balls of his feet, his heels are going to be outside the balls, okay? He's going to be bent, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders are going to be bent, can't play up here. Every position, whether the shortstop, center fielder, rolling the post, whatever I might be doing in basketball, I'm going to be an athlete when I'm in that position. If you rock forward, okay, and just put your hand down, okay, you're in the defensive line staff. Once you lift, you're a linebacker. Don't change it, okay? Make sure you have the same principles, okay? Up, heels outside your toes. Okay, weight, equally balanced, not too wide outside the shoulders, okay? I can go either direction, play what I'm going to play in a good athletic position. Hand down in front, the defensive lineman has to go 3 directions, forward, right, and left. We're not a 6 position, 6 direction guy like an offensive lineman. We aren't pulling, we aren't backing up, we're going forward. Get the weight up on the hands, look to the eye, look to the brow of the eyes. Okay, look where you're going. And again, offhand, we want to always have it ready to get up and strike a blow. So we could be resting outside that arm, getting ready to get it going, so you can deliver a blow, then strike a blow, as we'll see here as we get going. We want to make sure we take care of it, get going. Alignment, there's a lot of ability. I've got to be in a great alignment to get the job done. Coming at me, okay, I'd like to be as tight as I can, and as tight as you get, the opportunity for them to reach you becomes greater. Okay, if you're not front, there used to be the odd fellow that the old Oklahoma defense, those of you a little old, used to be chest up on everybody. You'd strike and pull to the wherever the direction the ball went. When we went to the reduction, the eagle defenses, the strong reductions, the bear defense, the 2-3 shades, it kind of has worked its way around, okay, to where now we like to get back a little bit, hug them up the best we can, strike the ball to be able to control the man in the direction we're going to maintain our gap responsibility. So again, we want to make sure we get going. And then assignment, that's playbook. That's playbook. Those 3 things right there, guys, is the best football player in the team. Should he be good at that? Yeah, right, he should, okay? If he's part of the culture, should the worst football player ever make a mistake in stance, alignment, or assignment? Never, okay, never. It doesn't take, are you interested? Are you interested? There's 4 reasons, okay, 46 years, and I would ask you to go home and check your guys, and if anybody finds another one, there's only 4 reasons for failure on a football field. One is nobody told you. And if the kid can say nobody told you, look, you should look in the mirror and you'll find the problem. Okay, it's you. Okay, if you didn't tell me that, oh shit, I better get that right. Okay, so the other 2, okay, the other next thing that could go wrong in their list is he's not smart enough to play for you. Well, guess what? If he's not smart enough to play for you, okay, then you better either simplify things down, you're asking them to do too much, okay, if that's the case. In our deal, they got to go to the clearinghouse, they got to make sure all their grades are done, they got to get eligible. You're damn smart enough to play football if you can get into college these days. Okay, some of you guys might not have that luxury, I guess, who knows. Okay, so again, we got to make sure we did this. The third reason, okay, is he doesn't care. He's out there because mommy and daddy want him out there. He don't give a shit. Okay, so as a result there, he's going to make some mistakes. You better know that stuff. We're going to have problems, but we're going to learn. We're going to teach him. Under your wing, and he'll learn it. Okay, he'll learn it. The 4th one, again, we've got 3 down. The 4th one, he's under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Okay, so that's it. 46 years, that's the only 4 reasons I can find for mistakes. Okay, so if you play back through, okay, again, don't care, not smart enough. Drugs and alcohol, and wasn't told. So again, those are the deals we got to deal with, make sure we get it done. But again, those will help us get the fundamentals, get it right, and get it going. The technique, the number 1 thing, okay, is getting off. Okay, getting off. I'll tell you the first thing you do, and that's why I love being here, they get off the football, man, to come get you. If you're not playing good, the number 1 thing you have a problem with is getting off. We want to get off, get after it as best we can. Again, when the ball moves, I like to get the jump I can. I'm going to be keyed on my man, but I'm going to also see that football out of the corner of my eye. When it goes, I go. I don't need a key. I know I got a key. It's going to be him. The guy I'm lined up with, off of the linebacker, most dangerous threat. I'll scan the crew and see what's coming at me and play it from there. Get after it as best I can. Okay, if I get off, I mean it. If you're taking the ball, we'll see in the video later on. But you happen to want you. If we see the ball stealing from the quarterback under center. If he's out from the center, if there's separation between the ball, I better have lifted, and I better be wanting to strike a blow at that point in time. If you got a guy that can turn, and you see the ball's being handed off to the running back from under center, and your guy's just lifting, he's not getting off. Watch it, okay? If you're in the gun, if the ball is more than halfway, the distance between the center and the quarterback, and your guys haven't lifted or are taking their first step, they're not getting off. Okay, they work on it. Use the ball, use the get off. Use the ball and the stick to get off as fast as you can get off and get into the man and put it off. You're going to be, especially when you're playing those teams that are going to lateral step and spread offense versus come at you in the pro. Okay, so again, trying to beat them off the line of scrimmage, but checking yourself out, seeing the videos we get going. Got to go to my target. Okay, well, I know the target's going to be the breastplate. Aim tight in practice, okay, it's going to be wider in the game. Okay, if you start wide, it's going to be wider. Okay, whoever gets inside first, okay, with the best body angles, okay, is going to win the game. Offensive line, defensive line. What's Coach Riley is teaching here versus what Nick and Buddha are teaching, okay, it's the same stuff almost, fellas. I'm going to tell you, it's very, very, very close as far as what's going on, as far as moving your feet, accelerating your feet, moving your feet on contact, okay, as well as striking the blow, is all going to be the same. And then grab cloth, okay, and from there steer. I want to keep the offensive man's shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage. If he can't get parallel, if he can't get his shoulders turned, he cannot get up on our linebackers. Okay, he can't get on the linebackers, he's not going to get there. So as a result, if I let him go, okay, the rule of thumb is, if you let that man go, he gets out on you and moves 3 shade, he goes, okay? Stand up here if you would, sir. Here we go. If he gets on the move and starts getting going, I'm playing a right 3, balls inside, okay? Again, I want to press out, okay? If he gets inside of me, he's going to go inside. I'm going to in-flight adjust. If I let him turn his shoulders and get going on me, okay, he's going to get to the linebacker. Well, guess what? You just got the linebacker blocked. So as it's my job, if I get my linebacker blocked, then I know that I better go make the play. Get your hat in the crack, get a fire up your butt, go as hard as you can off his tail end, because that backside chop tackle can't get you on the 3 shade scooping if you'll move your feet and get out of there. Now, if you're going to sit in there and, oh, I lost him, and become a spectator, okay, you're in trouble. And now you're going to get whacked off the backside and we're all in trouble. But again, if I'll accelerate, get my hat in the crack, let him go, get going. So either way, I'm going to win. Either way, I've got to win to get off the backside and get going. I want to make sure we get that done. And of course, separation, okay, to stick it off there any way you can. Everybody says lock out. Well, yeah, you lock out. You're 274 pounds, you got 352 at you, you lock out, okay? Any way you can hump off there to get into a rip. Any way you can hump off you, okay, to go ahead and fire and pull and snap and go. Any way you can punch him and get over the top maybe. Don't like to go over the top because it exposes me. It allows them to get to my inside here without having to stay down when we get going from. Again, fundamentals, okay, we talked stance pretty much, we've talked what we've got here. Again, make sure you toe the instep, whoa. What is this stuff? No. Here we go. Okay, hit the wrong buttons. Okay, make sure, you know, head slightly up, everything we got there. Again, defensive linemen, we're in good shape there, I believe. Weight the balls at your feet, we're in good shape. Alignments, again, same thing. Base alignments, again, coming at you, whatever it might be, angle, however you're aligned, tight as you have to be. If you're going to move, if you have any kind of movement defense, make sure you're in a position where you can get the job done. You have to tighten up on a movement defense. Not be subtle, okay, be subtle, always step in the foot, your direction you're going, and always key the man, okay? Now the man key is the man in the direction I'm going. Okay, man, your backside alignment still applies, but now I'm going to go after the front side guy and the way we're going to get it done. Again, pass, of course, make sure we got that all taken care of. We're in pretty good shape there. Assignment, base fronts, we're in good shape, we know what we're doing. I think you get off and get over pretty good shape. The ball key, man key, ball key. Again, get off and get going pretty aggressive blocks. Aggressive blocks. If we're playing aggressive block, we know we're going to attack. Okay, again, attack. Man comes right at me, it's going to be attack. Okay, if he would pull, okay, either direction. Can I tell you? It always gets me when somebody says, well, if your guard pulls, okay, if you're playing that 3 shade, okay, pop across the tackle's face, okay. Now, wait a second, Coach. You're telling me to go kick his tail, replace my feet to where his feet are to get up the field and attack somebody, but if the tight end, he pulls and the tight end blocks down, I got to cross that guy's face. Fake boogie, guys. We're fork-tonguing, okay? We're fork-tonguing. If you're up the field, let the offensive man decide how you do. If we're up the field, jump up again. You mind coming up or not, okay? Okay, but I'm a 3 shade, okay? My guy pulls, I'm taking my step, bang. If he's going to take that flat step there and beats me across my face, I will pop him and come across and go. Ball went, he came down and away we went. If, you see this a lot in the 3 shade too, if they're going to pull away, okay, he's going to come get me, but if the ball goes away again, I'm gone. If his head comes in behind me, flip your hips, get into pursuit, and away you go. Let the offensive man, okay, determine what block you use, but don't sacrifice slowing down your attack. If I'm an attack guy, don't mess the kids up, man. Tell them you're attacking. And again, if he misses me off the backside, I'm in the backfield. Settle, find the next key near back, find out if his shoulders are square, parallel, find out if they're perpendicular, attack, and let's go. Get out and get running, okay, and away we'll go. So again, don't ever let us look for schemes, okay? Let's play what we see, okay, and then get after the tail end as best we can as we go. Get us, most important thing, as we said, again, you can practice it. And just the silly little drill, just pull the ball and get going. Right hand down, left hand down. Go one direction, right hand, Try to get your guys ambidextrous. If you're running 40-yard sprints, how many guys put your right hand down going one way, go back with the left hand down? Develop the total athlete, okay? If their times match, heck of a job, guys, heck of a job. If you can get them to run the same 40 speed with one hand and left hand, okay? Now you've got something going where you don't worry about always putting the right hand down, always putting the left hand down. You can play your defense and go get it. But again, we want to make sure you get up the field and get going, okay? Again, just move the football and get off. Just get off, pull and go. And again, there's nobody in front of them, so that first step's going to be big. But doggone, I'm going to come off like this as much as I can every time. Every time, okay? And again, I will beat the quarterback out from the seat of the ball. If I'm getting off, I will beat the ball at the halfway point. If I'm getting off and going, if we get going. Get off the ball and get going. Get off the ball and go. Get off the ball and go. And again, you see stats, these guys, the youngsters here don't have it figured out. They're not coming off like the first group did. That's all okay. If you have a left sled, any kind of sled you have, okay, will work. Any kind of sled you have will work. You want to come off and go. But again, keep that football. We do as many drills with the ball. And again, I'm going to give them every screwy snap down I can give them. It's going to be a bunch of BS until the ball moves. But again, I want to step through. Again, first step might be too big. Sometimes you get a too big step. 8 to 13, it always works out, it seems, 8 to 13 steps. Unless you're playing one of those flat pull teams that you got to go like a rascal, okay, that big step might get bigger, okay, if you're playing somebody that's pulling, not coming at you. Most important, power is generated from the ground, okay? I don't want to ever get caught hitting somebody with one foot in the ground. If I'm going to make contact, bang, bang, it's got to be quick. And maybe if they're coming at you, like North Dakota State comes at North Dakota State, I guarantee you it may be a replace. It could be bang, bang, on me, okay? And if you're playing those kind of teams, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, get off and get going. And watch these guys coming off. Again, you want to race. Who can get that bag first? You know, who can get that bag first? Not bad. Strike it. Hips one, roll, strike, snap it up and go. Roll the hips. No, not much hip roll here, but he's strong enough. Hands want to line up above the eyes. You want to strike, you want to get it going, buzz your feet and take them away. You can get it done on the sled. You can get it on any sled, okay? Any of the sleds that are out there you can use. Get out and get going. I like this because it does move once you get it going. This guy right here, okay, again, no hips, no hip snap, catching, you know, not bad. Slow on the get off. Slow on the get off right there. We got to get him going. He's got to make contact as Buddy did. Again, at no point in time do you want head hit. Heads out of the football. Heads out of the game. Okay, we're not going to play. We're going to try and be as safe as we can. Strike and blow. Hips got to snap, explode on the ball, explode, get him up, and again, you see the right hand guy, not a bad job. Left hand guy, probably going to get blown out of it, okay, because of the way he's doing right there. Use our hip snap, get him up, roll the hips, and away we go. Reactionary, we talked about reaction. I kind of put some of those those things up front there. Base alignment, everything else is pretty much all cute there. We're in great shape. Attack, 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 attack. Good deal. Our footwork, okay, getting into footwork right now. I'm talking footwork, and again, our footwork is going to be very basic. We're going to attack, okay, the nose man, okay, the nod front, he's going to be traditional hat and hands. He could zero step, throw his hands up in there, hat and hands, we're going to say, and then he'll come off in the direction to play the front side gap. We always try to play the front side gap because if you ask him to play the back side gap, if he's a tad late, we got a tough time keeping him in the A gap. You tell him to play the backside gap, and before offensive linemen aren't bad either now, I guarantee you, they scoop up on you. And all of a sudden we lose the center, and all of a sudden the guard's on us, we got two guys sitting out in the B gap. So we always tell that guy to play front side, play front side, play front side. Mr. Linebacker coach knows he ain't always going to be front side, okay? And where the ball flows, a man goes in that most dangerous blocker, the guard chips down to the nose man. If I'm the linebacker, key back, okay, the running back's going away with his shoulders perpendicular to the line of scrimmage. That ball's going outside, okay? Again, I can look inside, word for nose man. Okay, my nose man just got reached, okay, by the center. I'm going to go over the top and fill front side A gap. So those two guys are going to take care of your A gaps in most cases. We'll try to get the front side and get it done. Anything that goes inside, okay, or goes outside of us, again, it's going to be attack reach. Okay, attack reach, and you're going to see it, okay, which is why it's so important to get your feet in there. It's going to be attack, attack, attack reach. If it goes back inside, it's attack slide. Now I'm going to punch him, and now I'm going to in-flight adjust that foot. I can, if he goes inside, not get caught in the crossover. I'll show you here one in a second, okay? Not going to get caught in the crossover. I want to in-flight adjust that foot as best I can to get out so I can now squeeze. And now I know I'm playing the B gap. I can maintain, I can get B gap. I can work him down inside and again work myself away from the backside scoop coming at us. So again, that's all it is right there. It's going to be 0 steps. Okay, hat and hands, front side if you're nose. If you're any other shape, any other heads up, okay, a 4 shape and out front and a knee and out front. Okay, with B gap responsibilities, it'll be the same way. Okay, again, simplicity for the guys. You don't have to have 8,000, 3 different techniques. You need 2. Okay, you need 2. Let's go play. The drill's easy, okay? The drill's easy. Again, we're sitting at a out front. There we go. Nose man. It's been a slow first step, not gaining ground. Again, just see him pop his hands, pop his eyes. Now get your feet buzzing and go. Big first step inside by the right end. Again, he's almost reached, but what gaps he got? As long as he recovers his gap, he's going to be okay. Again, front side over there, you see recover your gap. The back side, of course, look at that first step. Okay, that should be an in-flight adjust. He's got a B gap. Okay, so what happens? Press that man down the B gap. If he gets inside on you, press him, put his body in the gap and get going. But again, it can be done. No pads this time of year. Love to do, you can get the job done and make it happen from here. And again, playing the football from the out front. And again, anything else would be any of these guys' shades or whatever would be the same. Those man's going to be different. He's going to be hat in hands. If you look at the next one, okay, again, ball's coming inside. This is attack. Linemen are coming at us now, okay? Linemen are coming at us. They're coming at us. Oh, where'd it go here? Oops, there. There it is. Yeah, okay, here we go. Coming at us again. Running back comes this way again. Man is here. Near back is the manager back here. Punch it, come out and go. Buzz my feet. I'm not going to go one step. I got to keep my feet going. Train those feet to get going. Strike them up, hands above the eyes, strike them up, sit back inside, and rip to my gap. On the back side, by letting it out front, okay, if you want to eliminate schemes coming at you, play the out front. There are no schemes, okay? There are no schemes. All that's going to happen right here, the guy's going to chip down the nose and come up and try and block the linebacker. For that reason, we've said we've got the linebacker blocked. That means the backside end is going to close to the nose. Close to the nose, okay? That's all you're going to do. Forget that linebacker because we got it blocked. He was uncovered, couldn't do a damn thing about it. They're coming that way. We got to make sure we get the job done. So as we see it, play it, get it done as best we can. Coming back at him again, make sure we don't understand. Coming off again, reach and kick out over here. They're zoning that way, again, step with that foot. We're telling him what to do every time. Should gain ground with that one. He's a little slow, but he's got tremendous hands. He's tremendously strong. He's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Okay, Lindmar High School, I guess it is down there. Walk-on guy, okay, wound up being a starter, and now he's with the Saints. So he figured it out, okay? Again, he overcame his coaching. So again, there we go. Get up, get going, and go to the backside. Know the technique you're going to use. I mean, we're not doing much here except getting their feet going so they understand the principles of using the hand. Attack, reach, attack, slide. Backside, here we go. Now we're getting into something, okay? Totally miss. I get off. The guy slips me, okay? What's my gap? B gap. Who's the next blocker? The guard. Who do I have to do? I got to knock the stuffing out of him, put him back in there, maintain my B gap, and know that I'll let my guy go. That means I got to make the play. He just blocked the linebacker. I got to block. So now he slips up on the linebacker. I know I got to come off and make the play. That's the only thing it tells us. We guys got to get it done. We can always accommodate ourselves. Again, our guy right here, again, hat and hands, he's all over the place. He's stepping with his feet, not rolling into his freshman right here. He'll be probably, I guess, probably Harrison Phillips, probably be a Nebraska kid, probably a first round, second round pick this year. He learned, overcame his coaching. Backside here is going to be a neurologist, okay, a brain doctor, okay. I loved him, okay. I love the walk-on guy, okay. Talk about loving coaching kids. He's beautiful, okay. He has some questions for me. But he played, loved to play, got it done. But again, you see what has to happen. See what has to happen. We then get into this, knowing the target. Target's not going to change. We all know we're going to go for the best play. Thumbs where? Thumbs up. Nobody bench presses with the elbows out. Okay, as soon as those thumbs go up, everything stays inside. Now I'm working with my incline strength. I'm working that bench strength. I'm working with whatever strength that I had. So I want to keep our fundamentals proper there. Okay, I want to make sure I'm grabbing that cloth, steering where it goes, and again, getting the job done. Hand placement, elbows in, hands on the breastplate, and on any aggressive block. Okay, again, hat placement away. I'm not going to use my head. Don't use your head. They say don't use your head. Don't use your head. That's critical for us to get done. Again, it ensures the safety of what we're doing. Okay, it ensures what's going on there. Again, cloth, grab the cloth again. Strike cloth off the cloth or breastplate again. Control from there. Again, allows you to play the man and get off and get running in the direction you're going. Maintain your gap responsibility and then get rid of the man. Going back to the basic principles. Strike a blow. Okay. Disengage the block. Okay. Pursue and then tackle. Pursue and then tackle. Away you go. So we want to make sure we get that done. Stage drill, some of the drills now that we want to get ourselves going a little bit. That's how we get it done. Again, want to always work to an ankle, knees, and hips bend situation. Okay. Whoa. Play. Here we go. Again, on the knees, hands on the knees, strike a blow. Okay, strike a blow. Again, the guy right there is probably 6'7". The cage is 46 inches tall. I asked for 42. The guy that was put it together was a defensive lineman. He went to 46. He said, I like 48. Coach, go get you. Okay, so okay, but that's okay. Again, tall guys, they work in it. You see it. Some of you guys used to do this. How many guys use cage now? The old cage used to be chicken wire, if you remember. Okay, you started the drill by taking your helmet off. Well, nowadays with cell phones and whatnot, they don't appreciate seeing human hair in your chicken wire, okay? But the guys play low, I guarantee you. So anyway, you know, there's nothing here but a little bit of a net over the top there. They know when they're high, the ball bounces back there, we know it's on the top of the thing, we know they're high. One strike a blow, okay? Hands, strike a blow, find the ball. Strike a blow, find the ball. My hand is down here telling you, give us numbers. Okay, they've got to talk, okay? They've got to talk. How nice is it for your linebackers if on the third step of the play, that dog on the 3 shade is yelling, power, power, power! Yelling out, okay, talks. A lot of guys don't talk. They can't talk when they're striking a blow. They can't talk when they're running the ball. They can't talk. Communication is still the key. So we're going to try and strike a ball and talk. Strike a ball as we get going there. They're going to mark out what numbers I see here, and then finish with some kind of, you know, not a great seat roll and get up and go pass rush. Just something to end the drill, okay? Now, if you want to get better, we go to elbows in, lower. And again, you see that not many guys, 6, whatever they are, okay, they're playing right there. But where are they? Are their hands below their knees? Their butts a little high right here. Are their hands below their knees? Yes. Are their ankles, knees, and hips bent? Hips bent too much. Okay, hips bent too much. I just see them come off. I just see them come off there. But again, you're teaching them how to get down, okay, in a regular old, this would be basically an agility type drill. We plug this into the agiles. If that was going to be the agile today. The hit drills to me the best drill in football, okay, is right here. Going to force you to use your hands, strike a blow. Okay, 2-man hitters right here. Buzz your feet, hit. And when they hit, everybody else should be yelling hit, 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 roll it, okay? Hit, roll it, hit. And again, try to develop, playing the outside gaps. Same foot, same strike, okay? Same foot, same strike. So we're both playing the outside gap. I'm not the offensive ball carrier, is that man right there. Is the man sitting out there, okay, right there. Strike. Oops, we're going too far here. Go back. Go back, we'll coach it. Again, roll it, play from there. That would be basically a 2-man hit drill. Okay, then as we get going, okay, now in this drill, okay, there's 3 of them over there, you notice. Now it's going to be the inside gap we're defending with the 2 guys. Okay, how many times, if you're using a stick move in pass rush, you're playing the option, you want to rub that tackle going inside. There's going to be times when you're going to want to develop the strength of one arm. Okay, bang, okay, I'm playing off one guy, coming back to somebody else. All this is doing right here. We're going to step together. It should be a step in the same again. Going back to the punch theory, step hit, rotate, step hit. As we see it right here, developing the punch of the inside arm. Okay, so if need be, playing a stick in a pass rush, using it any other place on the field where you got to put some heat to somebody you can't get your other arm into, you're going to have something to hit with because they aren't fighting, which is great. That's good. Again, look, we're lazy today. We're going to criticize us. Our hands below the knees, and we bust on our feet. Now we're a little lazy, okay? A little lazy. We're a tired day today. A little tired. Might have just done a running drill of some sort. But again, hit, roll it. And again, we come back in. Then we go to the 4-man hit, okay? The 4-man hit. Middle man, okay, can take that guy any way you want. Splatter. Again, how many of you guys wrong arm or spill, okay? We don't wrong arm or spill anymore. Offensive guys by nature do not want to hit you, okay? They did not sign the letter of intent, okay, to run into you, insert you with their heads. They want to use their shoulders. We want to now, because we work on hand delivery, we want to take that guy right straight down the middle. They'll be shocked because they love to know they're going to right arm you, they're going to left shoulder you, right shoulder you, whatever it's going to be. You square up on them and come at them, whoa, Nelly, okay? Especially a fullback or something like that. Most fullbacks right here, they got the best thing going because the fullbacks love to hit people around here. Most fullbacks don't like to hit people because of what they use nowadays. So again, the idea of taking that guy down, no one's giving a choice. Somebody's going to come right at you, whether it's the tackle you're playing against, the guard you're playing against, the backside lineman, the pull scheme, whatever it is. Square off on them, go get it. Then we're going to come to the right side, okay? We're going to step and deliver to the outside arm, step and deliver to the outside guy, and roll them, okay? So again, the thing is, you got to strike a blow, and you got to be able to change your footwork quickly, okay? Quickly, so you can always be stepping in the direction of the strike to make the strike go. Again, punch, punch, punch. Aim tight, and again, rock. But you watch their feet. They should step, strike with the inside foot every time. Try to develop that coordination between striking and blow, step with the inside foot, okay, to strike and blow. And get it going, then roll it. Punch, punch. I guarantee you, okay, he did not look like that as a freshman. Okay, as they get, they'll get better and better. Everything we're talking about, I love to hear Coach Kleiman talk about it. It's a process. Man, it's a process. You're not going to flip the switch and make it happen tomorrow. On attack, reach, attack, slide, striking a blow. It isn't going to happen. Most of your guys have the bag underneath the bucket, okay, in your gymnasium. Then get them out right now, okay, and start 3 sets of 10. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, you're going to stretch the tendons out. You're going to make it so they're not hitting with the fingertips, they're hitting with the palm. Okay, and that's when you get a great blow, okay? But if they'll start doing their working now, it's going to get a whole lot easier when they start taking people in there, thumbs up, elbows in, striking a blow, okay, striking a blow. So again, you've got the tools under your bucket, in your gymnasium, walk by going to get dressed in PE or not to practice, boom, 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 boom. 3 sets of 10 will do it for you. But again, strike a blow. Strike a blow, punch, punch, get it going, punch, punch, punch. Quick step, again, quick step, feet are coordinated, hands are coordinated. Strike them up, let's go get it. Okay, again, get the idea. Every day we're going to do that. Every day you're going to do that. Strike them up, again, not fantastic, but he'll get better. And again, look how high he is. Oh, coach, he's standing up, no bend, no ankles, knees, hips bent, okay, not much power, he's doing the drill. He's doing the drill. It comes back to another one of my favorites is am I going to practice with the will to win or the effort to endure? My man number 7 is right now effort to enduring. I wonder what there's going to be for dinner tonight. Oh God, I got to study my physics. Whatever it might be, he in the football practice right now, and again, you know that they had that special sense about him that 58 has. He wanted to strike your tail end as best he could. That guy right there wasn't into it today so much. My man Henry didn't do too much either. He's trying. He's all 6'7" of them. He's with the Colts right now, but he kind of, you look at him straight up in the air. Yeah, not really excited. We didn't win the Rose Bowl today with him. Okay, again, will to win, effort to endure. How are you going to practice? As the youngsters start going, you start seeing differences. We become pushers, not strikers. Okay, pushers, not strikers. It's a process. They're teaching their feet to strike with the hands. Okay, maintain gap responsibility, get it done. Okay, get it done. Working on it, getting it better. Again, keep getting it better. Just work at it best you can, and eventually the hands are pinned inside. You can see right there, no hip snap, stand straight up in the air. Not quite what you want. You'll get better. Okay, you will improve, and you will become a player. Okay, piano drill, okay, again, like live bodies coming at us, okay, again, protect the legs. We can't chop in high school, right? Can't chop, can't cut. This eliminates some of this stuff. Is that the rules? Is that what we got? Does anybody get cut anymore? Pardon me? Inside the button, okay, yeah, okay, so the drill still might work. Again, put them on the white line, so they got to, again, play at the heels of the quarter of the offensive lineman. Strike a blow. If you're playing a wishbone team, you're playing Army, Air Force, or Navy, you're going to get cut. Okay, you better learn how to play with your hands coming out. So again, strike it. This guy's taught he's going to chop at the 5-yard junction, so we know where it's coming. Chop at the 5-yard junction, so you better than the ball to me. It's lower than the ball. You can get your hands down on them, and again, they know it's coming. Never had an injury here. Okay, again, you got to understand. Guys got to understand. Okay, I'm not looking for guys getting hurt. I'm not looking for guys to kill someone. But I'm looking for you. You better than to get your hands on somebody and then come off and make the tackle. Okay, come off and make the tackle. So again, strike it low. Defend your front side leg. Hands, chop. Be careful, keep your shoulders squared, gain ground under the weight, then get up the field and go. Strike, hands, tackle. Okay, get up and get going. Punch, punch, punch. Again, if you get blocked, good Lord only gave you 2 legs, fellas. He only gave you 2. Start replacing stuff in there, and you start not being you. Okay, so again, you want to get out of this game without hurting your knees. Okay, learn how to bend, punch, tackle. Yeah, you get going. 7-man sled again, striking a blow. How many ways can we strike a blow? We're going to find as many ways as we can. This is a decent sled because it's got 2 clutches in it. You strike it, and then it gives. If you see old number 7 there, punch, punch. If you don't hit it hard, it won't break. Okay, it won't break. But again, nothing more than going down the line. Again, my coach said standing around is ridiculous. Okay, you got them for 2 hours a day, or you got them 20 hours in college. They are going to, if they aren't getting reps, man, you're wrong. You're wrong. Get them going so they're all going to get as many reps as they can. We're going to go up and down this thing maybe twice or 3 times in 2 minutes. They'll pick it up and they'll get going if we need it, okay? If we need it, we'll get it going. But again, punch, punch, okay, come off, and again, that drill right there isn't going to get many takeaways. I guarantee you, it's going to remind them, okay, that every time I go in for a tackle behind, I'm going to try and do something with the ball. Just a reminder. I'm not looking for that right now, just giving them something to do, okay, to end the drill. So not real critical, it looks sloppy, and some days it's more sloppy than others, but again, we like to get that ball in, and we will do a couple of drills for takeaways and turnovers. But striking a ball, trying to roll the hips, punch. Get 7 strikes, again, 7 strikes is better than 2 hits, whatever it might be if you're squared up. This is going to be attack, okay, attack. Again, these are more like the steps we're going to use, okay? You want them accelerating, you don't want them stopping. Get up the field and go, bust them. On contact, buzz. Most of us, okay, will stop our feet on contact and tackling and striking the blow. Get them over that hump, okay, and again, active feet, okay? Your feet got to be alive. Get up the field and let's go. Make it go, okay? Attack, recoil, okay, and then take them away. Take them away. So again, it becomes, let's go back on that one. Okay, let's go back on that one real quick. Maybe. Here we go. Again, hit, recoil, hit, take it away. This is what we want to get done. Again, multiple times, getting after it. But again, I'll blow the whistle, strike it, buzz your feet, recoil. Get right back down, going again. Attack, buzz it, head nods up, and again, you see my man down here. That is not the will to win right there, okay? That is called, I'm tired, and I'm going to become a quadriplegic if I put my head like that in the game. So that was a tailspin right there from my man, Tin Man, okay? Tin Man, he's okay. One-on-one ball carrier, okay? One-on-one ball carrier, here we go. This regular old drill, okay? Now we're going to put some pieces together. Again, step, punch, trying to reach, playing 3 shades now, and again, whether you're 3, 5, whatever it might be, whatever you're playing, it all fits one technique. Punch, separate, opposite, you'll come off, make the play. Again, rip off the ball and disengage, okay? Rip off the ball, don't walk off the block. Really known for you, if the guys are hitting, if they're coming off the block with their hands behind them, they're walking off the block. Let them rip and run, get up the field, let's go. Get out and go, punch and go. Come off and go again. Come off, whatever we do in the tackles, all fine, good deal. Effort, most important thing is effort. We want to get ourselves going. We want to escape, pursue, and tackle. Okay, so escape, pursue, and tackle is all that essentially is saying. Basically, our disengaged drill, if we want to, again, we're going to work on it, try and tie them up as quickly as you can. And again, use violent pull. Okay, you want to use a violent pull, or you want to use an arm rip. But we got to get off, so we're going to lock them up, push, rip off and go. Okay, push, rip off and go. Just simple to go for the rip, get the press on the outside arm, go for the rip on the inside arm, and get them going. We're going to do as many kinds of disengaged drills as we can. There are 3 of them. Arm rip, arm violent pull, okay, or arm oval, which is, again, we're not really in favor of that, but work on it. Work on it. You can, it's not a problem. Press up, and then throw your rip, drop your shoulder, and get going, okay, get going. Pursuit drill. Easiest pursuit drill in football is right here. Okay, again, how many times does the ball carrier screw stuff up? You try to do a pursuit drill, it looks like Louis Hungry Five out there running around. Okay, again, the idea is, again, it's going to be toss the ball carrier runs up the sideline, and everybody here's got to get there. Okay, everybody there's got to get there. So again, we're going to take it away, and what we're looking for, obviously, is the idea of off the defensive lineman up the field, take a course, and get it going. Everybody's got to get there, or we're going to go again. Okay, we're going to go again. This is the kicker's time, okay? Anybody that runs fast, this is their time to pay the defense back for some kind of hit the day before. Okay, so again, they don't play favorites. My man Tin Man is right here, okay? He's trying to get there. Oh boy, I guarantee you, he ain't gonna run real fast, but he's gonna run hard. Thing to look for here, okay? Thing to look for. If you're watching the guys run, if you're watching you guys go, if you see the shoulders going up and going down, you're not going. You know, you see them down, they're digging to the ball, then they say, oh, it's going away from me. You see the shoulders come back up. Then they say, oh shit, it's a cutback, they go back down. If there's any variance in the guys running this drill and their shoulders, okay, they're playing with you, okay, they're playing with you, they're not going hard. If the shoulders are down, whatever their running height is, as fast as they can run, you got it, okay? I don't want to see your shoulders going up and down. The guy in the middle right there, be watching for shoulders going up and down. If it doesn't look good, we'll come back. We've had team period, we've had pursuit periods where the ones have taken everyone early. They figured out this is not fun. Okay, we are very tired of the rest of the practice. We got to do 5 of these. Okay, so again, the other guys are happy as clam because they don't have to go. But again, we're going to teach them to run. You see the effort right there coming to us. Run it out. Now, if you're the cameraman right here with Tin Man can't change directions. Okay, that camera's in trouble right now. So if we know it, he doesn't know it. He doesn't know it. As we come around, okay, again, you see him digging up the field and get it going. But again, there is no variance, okay? We're starting to learn what running to the football is, okay? As silly as it might be, you don't see any up and down with shoulders, okay? Those shoulders are at that height the whole way, and they are digging to get there. Mr. Brain Surgeon's running his little tail end in to get there. Spin around, chop your feet, and away you go. Okay, again, if we look at tackling, I'll let you guys put your tackling stuff up there. Let me get this going here. Okay, as we look at the tackling, again, regular form tackle, which we all do. However you teach is fine. I'm not going to teach you how to tackle right now. It's too important for each one of you. Across the bow tackle, okay, we'll head across. Big deal right now. Do I put it across, let the running back hit me? Okay, take that neck, keep the head out. Okay, fine, put it behind. That's how the old tackle started. Okay, or go right down the middle. Okay, right down the power line of that ball carrier. Get that done. The one thing I would tell you to do is goal line tackling. We actually have running backs. 5 yards. You don't put the bag 5 yards with the inside of the 5 yard stripes. Okay, so the running back can go right or left. He scores, they win. We stop them. We win in the tight little 5 yard area. Okay, running backs really like that one too. So anyway, not a real fan. The one I want to do, the last chance tackling. Okay, find out how many times off that piano drill. Strike, now run down the line, okay? There's times where our defensive linemen, okay, if they lay out, and try to click the heels, okay? Throw that arm and click the heels to the running back, you can trip it. You can trip it, okay? So if you do that one, get him out, put a crash pad out there, a bag out there, either somebody holding the half round or put a light bag out there so we can let it go. You'll be amazed the number of your guys that can't jump. They try to dive, and that front foot gets underneath them. They refuse to lay out. Great drill to get all your guys to lay out, click heels, okay, because there's going to come a time, whether it's tunnel screen, whether it's something going down the field, where they can sweep, dive, sweep, they can make that tackle safely and get the job done. Let's see what we got going here. Little Oklahoma drill again. I love Coach's pods. Okay, this is just one more pod drill, one-on-one in the two. I like it when it's 2.5 on each side of the line. Okay, but our Coach Shaw likes a little bit tough on the offense, so he puts us into a 2.5-yard drill right here. But again, a little different for us, not gap responsible. Ball carrier, okay, ball carrier, blocker, and defender. Strike, disengage, make the tackle. Here we go. Not much pursuit here. Punch, separate, pull off. Okay, again, get off and get going. Okay, get off, get going. Who gets off first? Who comes at it? We want to get it going. Not really legit for us. There's no ball that moves. Okay, so we kind of got to jump that count. If we're offsides right here, I don't care. Okay, that's too bad offense. A lot of times we have to put a center in there, but this time we didn't, of course. But as we see it go again, he's with the Green Bay right now. He's with who's he? He's with nobody. Okay, he's looking away, locking his feet out like a big old tree. Strong rascal. Okay, strong rascal. But not doing it the way we want it. Feet stop, okay, feet stop, as you see right there. Again, we'll work on it, we'll get it going, keep your head in there a little bit, don't turn your head, you'll get better. But again, we like what it is. He's New Orleans, he's the Eagles, I guess. It's the practice squad Eagles again. Dump, strike him, dump him, play, get up the field. Try to work with the heels, the offensive lineman if you can. But again, just focusing on hands, striking the hands, punch, throw, get over, let's go. Okay, disengage and go. All it's going to be 5-on-4 drill with the offensive line every individual period. We try to get the offensive line, defensive line together. They run their plays, we play our front. Okay, there is no back here, so what you're seeing is basically front stuff right off the bat. Basic attack the man stuff. Okay, again, the ball snap. Okay, the ball snap. That would be our running back. He doesn't do any play sometimes. Get off and get going. Okay, reduce this side, play an odd front on the other side. Might be a bear front even, I guess. But let's go. This is how we want to get off. This is how we want to get off. Get up the field and let's go. Strike the little tail ends and let's go play. We'd like to have the nose man more step with the center and get back into the guard. But again, he is pushing up the field and he is coming down. The ball carrier sitting right there. So we can't argue with that right there. But again, offenses do not want you up the field like this. Offensive linemen do not want you attacking them like this. So they'll run their schemes, we'll run our get off, and we'll bang away in here with very little to worry about other than kicking somebody's hind end. These two guys are brother-in-law here. Again, as I said, Colts and then Green Bay. Come on, man, let's get a little more fire going here. He's going to stick inside. I'd like him to take 58 out of 51 out on the pole on the power play. Again, not to get back into the guard, backside, turn and squeeze. Guard Colts, know somebody's coming. The man, your back's going away probably on this one. He's coming back, so again, we'll load up on him and squeeze off the backside and ensure the backside comes back. But again, doesn't matter. The keys are the same. They can go our guys, their guys, whatever it might be. Then in the 9-on-7, can't see it real well, but again, no tackling inside. You're going to get the linebacker block out front. You're going to get the linebacker block, which means our tackle right here, rip off, you're closing all the way down to the nose man. Nose man's going to work front side, attack, and squeeze, okay? Don't just run out there in that gap, start squeezing it back down inside. We're getting too much out. Watch the field when you see things go. Starts off on the hash. When that ball is crossing the line of scrimmage, we're 2.5 to 3 yards off the hash. That's too much give. Too much give. We got to squeeze more than that. You knock him back, play at his heels, but still squeeze and fight back. Squeeze and fight back, use your hands. On the backside, of course, he's thinking around right here. Get up the field. You know that they're fanning you. Squeeze the fan guard rather than just jumping outside there. One other play here, then we'll move on. Attack, get up the field, let's go. Nose bend, free shade, Eagles head front, reduction front. Strike. Again, man went inside, put his body inside. Force that ball outside to the linebacker. The linebacker's going to mirror him. The thing to watch is how many times the linebackers are free. By attacking people up inside, by making things work inside, attacking it, you're keeping things in pretty good shape. Again, as we look at it, okay, again, coming at us, okay, base defense, okay, base defense. Again, ball's halfway back, okay, we've all picked up. We're not attacking right now too much, so he's too slow. He's going to be too slow. Ball's halfway back there, okay, he's not up, that foot's not in the ground, we're not attacking like we should. He was a slow attacker. 6-7 guys going to be slower than the other guys. Okay, we can live with that. But again, strike, play the inside gap. If they'll be nice enough to double a B gap player, we'll take it. Don't sit, attack the line of scrimmage. Don't sit, attack the line of scrimmage. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And again, if we can keep these linebackers free, we're in good shape. On the backside, punch, go back to the nose. Punch, go back to the nose, okay? Guard pulls away, fit it back off the backside. You know they're going to get a lot of stuff back in here. These two guys are playing the backside. We're playing the front side. Got linebackers. We're still working free, attacking the line of scrimmage. Get up in there and go play. Get up and go play. Gotcha. We'll end this up real quickly then. Again, attacking, get it going. If we see it, punch. Again, bust those feet, don't brace. Don't brace. Beat the man you're playing on first. Don't worry about double team. Whip the guy you're playing. Again, come back into the nose band, squeeze it off. But again, we've compacted what's happening in here, getting up the field, making it happen. Coming back inside, okay? Again, nose band. I love this. You want to get that? That's not the one for the nose band yet. Okay, we'll see. We're going right for the end zone. 2 end zone plays, we'll get out of here. Again, attacking, getting up the field. Okay, again, fan scheme on the front side, attack. Attack it, get it going. He knows it's fan by the back. When the back is there, coming backside, attack it, strike it, punch, separate, release, and play the inside gap as you see it. Punch, separate, get the inside. So again, neither linebacker gets touched. Okay, neither linebacker gets touched. We're going to try to eat these bodies out as best as we can to hold everything tight in there as we can and go play. This might be one where we do come around the corner. Do play with the nose guy. Nose, I guess, here. Nose again. Defending the gap with his eyes, with the other team's body, with his body. Okay, again, squeezing off the inside. We get walled inside, okay, by this tackle. Again, working inside, staying square, squeeze it off, knock it back. Let's go play. Punch, 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 go get. Punch, 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 go get. 10-man gets a little tall, and 43 gets a little tall. But again, fit in there, had the crack. Again, they got to come off and had the crack. If we get our had the crack and accelerate up the field, we can beat the double attack. They got to come off eventually. They got to come off eventually. Again, picture of linebackers staying free. Punch. Again, 91. Punch. Punch. He got responsible. Now I see the near back coming at me. I know he's coming up the cylinder. There's a backside lineman too. If I can get both of them, if I can get 2, we're going to ensure these linebackers are clean. So again, same thing goes. Okay, same thing goes. Squeeze by the nose. Okay, backside, working backside, seal, no cutback. And again, keep both those linebackers free. Get them up in there. That's good. It's a 2.5-yard gain. We'll take it every time. Okay, we'll take it every time. Again, protection of linebackers is critical. We're going to be out of our gaps enough. They're going to cover for us. We get at least out down. Punch. He sees it. Come back. Punch. Take it out. Best we can. Squeeze up the backside. Ensure no cutback. Ensure no cutback. Take it out and defend 4 and 3. We'll take it. I'm going to go past the next one, but end of the last one here. Here we go. As we get up the field again, they can trade over, we'll trade, we'll get ready, but again, fire off, punch. Again, fellas, the head's never hit. Nose man, punch, get him off him. This is one of my favorites, okay? He thought he was a great freshman football player. Whoa! Welcome to college football. Or junior high school to your high school, okay? Whatever it is, as you go level to level, college to NFL, welcome, son. Whoa! But you don't need them, okay? You don't need the nose if they'll just eat the blockers, okay? Again, you got your 2 ends playing B gap, close it off on the fan block. You know it's fan right now, come down and squeeze. Block them out, get up and get going. But again, you're taking it to the offensive line. Okay, we're not going to sit there. If we're going to say we're going to attack, we want to attack. Get up, get after them as best we can, punch, put them on their tail end, separate, guess we got to go. When you can get those guys 1 foot in the ground, okay, ankles, knees, and hips are straight up. He has no power. We're going to win this war, okay, if we can get them done. Again, it's give and take. It's offensive line, defensive line, whoever else it might be, whoever can keep themselves with great power angles, use your hands, eyes, and feet as your tools, the better off you're going to be successful. And again, if you're going to attack, fellas, attack. You can adapt and adjust. Some of you guys see this, might get a little something going in your brain. If you can use any of it, great. If you don't want to use any of it, great, okay? But I'll try to put your stamp on it. Okay? You all can get great to make sure our drills are football drills, not drills that look pretty. Okay, what am I getting out of this drill? Okay, I saw this drill in the clinic, it's a great drill, points that look cool. It might be not worth a damn, okay, for what you need it for. Fit your needs, get after it, coach them hard, and again, don't take no crap from any place across the country. You're as good as anybody across the country right here. So good luck to you. Thank you.